Hello. Today I'd like to make some unusual cake, which is basically it's like a Lego cake. With same time we can learn some new skills how to make chocolate cake cola, basically. And what I like to also to say, it's very simple cake to make, and it's very good for the birthdays because you can place your Lego set on top of cake, so children can actually enjoy at the same time present on top of their cake. So what we have is we're using here strawberry chocolate, which is Betty Crocker brand, and it's quite large, 540 grams. So we bake it in a spring baking pan, which is 20 centimeter in the diameter. And what we've done is next, once we bake it, of course, if you have the a lot of children come to party, you can make 2 boxes. For this recipe I use only 1 box, but if you have bigger party to make cake for bigger party, what you have to do is you just using 2 boxes of your favorite cake or cake mix or your child favorite cake mix, and it just will be taller, which is your cake cola will be taller. It does not make any difference. So what we do is, so we have our cake, it's baked, mixed and baked according to instruction on the box. And what we done is we actually split it on half to make it 2 parts. So what we do is we take our plate. You can have a plate or cake board, it just depends what sort of basically how you want it to decorate it. And what we do is next, once we place first layer, then we can frost it with the vanilla frosting, because strawberry vanilla goes very well. Also you can use cream cheese frosting as well. So after we frost it, after we place first bottom part of cake, we frost it with vanilla frosting, and then we place another half and we frost all over. So what we do is next, we're using ready to roll icing. Of course you can use a fondant if you can find easier. So what we do is, we don't need a whole box, we probably need about only 1/3 of it, because we want to roll into circle. So what you do is sprinkle with powdered icing sugar working surface and roll out into a round shape. So use your baking shape for as a guidance of the basically rough measurements of your cake top. Also you can use something, if you like it, something like a plate. You just can measure a top of a cake, and then you can place it and just trim with the sharp knife. Why we done that? Reason is because we wanted it's nice clean surface on top. So what we do is here, then we just simply place it this top and let it to rest. As you can see, this will be just a top, because we will place some basically Lego sets, which is you like to give it on your child's birthday. So what you do is next is important part. Once we've done this, we just let it set and put aside. Next is we need, we can use the baking tin you use for baking your cake, and we can use string to find to measure circumference of our cake, or you can do also with the baking paper, which is you can just simply place it around your cake to make sure it's a little bit overlap, because we will make color for our cake and it will be all overlap very so we actually join it together. So I saw you can do around your cake as well, but if you intend to do that around your cake, do that please before you actually frosting, because otherwise baking paper will stick and it just makes difficult for you to work. You can take circumference with the piece of baking paper around your baking tin or around your cake, but just do it before you apply frosting. So what we do is, so once we find out our measurements of our circumference, we trim it this size, and what we've done is it's depends how tall your cake too, and how tall your chocolate color you like to make. If you're using just one cake box, it's probably will enough about 10 centimeters, which is 4 inches tall, just like that, and it's probably be good because in the middle we will place Lego set. So what we do is next, it's once you find the size of your cake, that's your circumference, which is, as I said to you, you left it a little bit to overlap each other, whereas we want join. And please do use something like a nice really thick marker, whereas we can write something like words Lego, or you can place something Lego movie or some of your name of your favorite Lego sets, and you just simply work for start with the pencil, and then just use something like a thick marker, because once we're done that, as you can see, this is our words. But key is we have to twist it on other side, because our collar will face it that way and we want to read the words proper, so we face it and it actually will be on other side. So then what we do is we cut exactly same size of a baking paper, which is we place on top of it, and what we do is time is to melt our chocolates. So we have a yellow tinted chocolate and it just simply dark chocolate, which is I just will to melt right now, and yellow will go into inside our lettuce, and the dark chocolate cover all outside. So key is that we're going up to tinted chocolate. Of course you can use yellow candy melts if you don't want messing around with the tinted chocolate, or it's a couple ways basically. If you will use leftover of this chocolate, good idea to use something especially design powder or oil type of coloring for the chocolate, or you can use gel food coloring, but you can only use once probably, because once you use it, it's a water-based color, and it will work first time, but everything left over will probably you need a discharge. So if you want to use later, use oil-based color like this powder, especially designed to color chocolates, or the specially designed oil chocolate oil colors. I think they call some sort of like a candy colors. I actually don't have them right now. So what we do is we're going to melt it, and we're going to place it in two different bags, which is one smaller one fit with a little tiny round, and other one a little bit larger. Little one will go for the yellow chocolate and larger will go for dark chocolate. Once your tinted yellow chocolate is melted and ready, once you play, and or you can, or as I said to you before, you can use yellow candy meals as well. Place it in a piping bag, and we start piping our Lego words. What we do, we just simply go in where we've been writing already, and it's quite simple to do because, as you can see, if you're using marker, you can see so well, you don't have to worry about that you're making mistakes. Once you've done all your letters, of course you don't have to make it the 3 times as I write it Lego. What you can do is you can write it 1 time with the large letters, or the write it actual set you wanted, give it to your child as well, which is make very exciting for him or for her. So once it's all done, what you do is get rid of any kind of extras. We made it because we wanted it nice and clear, and what we do is here, any extras use a toothpick to get rid of, and anywhere you want it edit or spread it, use toothpick for this sort of little jobs to make it these letters is more attractive and more striker. So once all this job is done, what you do is you let it set a little bit, not too much, just enough to stay on a place, but it wouldn't be hard such as yet. So meanwhile, melt your dark chocolate in a microwave or the double boiler or on the top of a saucepan. It's all depends what do you have at home. It's not really difficult to do in any of those options. And once you've done all that, leave it a little bit to set. Once it's not such as set yet, we will fill up our second bag with a little bit larger piping tip, and we will pipe with dark chocolate around our letters and cover all these areas, because that's our color will be, and we'll let it set to a level that not completely set, we're able to peel it away. I go and finish up now rest of these letters. Once our yellow tinted chocolate almost set, as you can see, it's set but not quite, it's still tiny bit soft. So what we do is we melt our dark chocolate, and we now will fill up all gaps around letters, including everywhere around our collar, because we will later peel away and have all this applied on our cake. So let's have a look. My chocolate is really liquid for some reason. I don't know why. So I start slowly from that side. So we're going around letters. Fill up all the gaps. This is how we spread it. Now we're going now between letters. Do not worry if you drizzle a little bit accidentally on top of yellow, because it's impossible to see, because once we peel it you can see yellow very precisely on other side. So what we do is here we can use a knife, of course, or we can use the toothpick to fill all gaps which is empty. As I said before, do not concern if chocolate will go a little bit on top of these letters, because this is back side, this side we can't see. So after, what we do, once we fill all letters, what we will do, we spread it right to the end, nice and carefully with your butter knife, on exactly what you cut it size of your circumference of your cake, and then we let it to set. It will not set completely. It will the able to peel away and pliable. So I'm going to fill up all these reds now. Once we fill up all the gaps and all our size of our chocolate cake color, what we do is we let it set, not until it's hard, until it's almost set, but pliable enough to bend around our cake and like a wrap around, basically around our cake. So once it's pliable enough, what we will do, we take it and we wrap around our cake together with baking paper. Once it's set, we peel away baking paper. So now we have to watch it, how long it takes to set. It depends on your kitchen. Is it humid? Is it hot? Is it cold? So we simply have to watch basically individually until it's almost set. It's not such as time exact, because it depends even of time of year. So let's see what will happen. Once our chocolate almost set but still able to basically wrap around cake, then we wrap around, and if you like it, you can do even this way. Wrap around cake, join together and place it in the fridge for about 5–10 minutes to make it even stronger. So what we do is, now we carefully peel off our paper, whereas we've been squeezing our letters, and as you can see, our Lego is, we have Lego on that side and on middle here and right here. So just have a look. Yeah, you're able to see. So as you can see, it's quite nice sort of way we got it. So what we do is next is to place Lego, because we protected our cake with the ready to roll icing or fondant. What you do is you can place lots of Legos if you like it, or you can play favorite set of your child, or set which is you purchase for your child for birthday, and you can place it on the middle. So let's have a look how we can find something to decorate this cake and place it on the middle of our cake. As you can see, I just placed one set which is back to the future set, and you can place actually a whole bunch of Legos on the middle, as well as a set, whatever you wanted, give it to your child for your birthday as well. So basically you don't have to make so many Lego words. You can make just one if you like to do so, but main basically thing is, once your chocolate is set and pliable enough to wrap around your cake, do that. And if you think it's a little bit too soft, place it in a refrigerator for about 5 to 10 minutes to set, and carefully peel baking paper away. So I hope you do like this sort of creation of a little bit different Lego cake. Everything will be in the description box. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Until next time, goodbye.